Hello. Welcome to the Free Bin, the Toledo, Oregon Public Library's podcast. I'm Harrison.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Cindy.
What do we got to talk about today?
Holiday things.
Holiday themes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a theme of holidays.
Yeah.
Well, actually, let's clarify. Okay. We are picking two favorite things about that we like to do or that we have traditionally done or things like that we like about the holidays.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give you some holiday cheer.
Yeah.
All right.
And maybe some ideas and recommendations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But first, before we break into that, we have new news. Oops. There we go. New news. Okay, first up, we have Cookbook Club tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Bring a dish and get ready to eat potluck style.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have so much food, and it's going to be really yummy. And I'm bringing mac and cheese.
Invite a friend. You don't have to bring something if you just want a nice hot lunch. Just come by and get something warm to eat and have some good conversation and enjoy an hour away from your rushing, busy life.
Yes. And then when you're done eating, just roll on over because we have adult craft afternoon at 2 p.m. On the same day, December 13th. So we're making resin snowflakes. Words are failing me. We're making resin snowflakes, and it's going to be very fun.
Yes.
Get ready to craft with us.
Cool.
And along the same vein, we're having a kids craft afternoon. Get it? On December 19th at 3:30 p.m., we're going to make beaded wreath ornaments. So I'm recommending ages 10 plus because we are using hot glue guns. But if you want to bring your younger child, as long as there's an adult to supervise and make sure everybody's being safe with hot glue, please come join us. It's going to be great.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's what I got.
All
That's what we
right.
got.
Yes.
Jam-packed.
Yep.
Sophia was also in charge of the beverage.
Yes, I did.
Sophia, what do you got for
Okay,
us?
so there was at my favorite place, Trader Joe's.
You know, they're getting a free plug every single time. We need to contact Trader Joe's corporate. Say, hey, we're plugging you. Could you support our podcast?
Yeah, give me some money, Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't have dairy, but I found non-dairy oat beverage of eggnog. It's called O-nog.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
And I hope it's really yummy.
Well, it's actually kind of funny because it's spelled like it should be said with an Irish accent. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
First, I'm going to shake it.
Thank you for shaking it.
You're so welcome.
Does this actually have egg in it, or is
Yes.
it just an oat thing?
No,
Ooh.
it has egg.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
Okay. I'm trusting.
I don't know. Who knows? I'm just going to hope it's still.
You have to open it.
Oh, well. Gosh.
It's like twofold authentication.
Yeah, 2FA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oat milk.
It's making it safe.
It is green.
It's
Did
green.
you say it's green? Full confession, I am not a fan of eggnog.
I'm watching that pour out.
Oh,
And,
please don't give me more. Oh, it's kind of...
Let me just say, okay, maybe I should wait until we drink the O-Nog before I say this.
So good.
I'm sure it's going to be good. I was just going to say, you commented on the color. Mm-hmm. Let's drink it first, and then I'll tell you what I'm thinking.
All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Oh, well, that's not horrible.
nice.
That's really yummy.
It's way milder than like a traditional off-the-shelf eggnog
Good.
mix.
Ooh.
I hate to say this. I don't see any egg in this eggnog.
Oh.
Onog. It's Onog.
Oh no.
Is it? Look at the thing. Does it say it's vegan? Because I know it's pretty allergy friendly.
Perishable.
Right there, it's got all
Soy
its
free,
plugs.
gluten free, lactose free, dairy free, and vegan.
There we go.
It's
Oh
just
my
a conglomeration of things made to taste
Oh,
like
eggs.
eggnog.
It
It's not
tastes
bad.
just-
I really like it.
Yeah.
Like it actually, it's its own thing, I feel like. It's not immediately eggnoggy because
Nope.
the ingredients are so different, but it kind of is. Eggnog is a thing that I would drink like a glass of and be kind of done with it. This, I feel like over time I might go through a good half gallon of this. It's
really yummy.
it's palatable.
I like it.
It's not,
Yeah.
and I don't typically drink eggnog. This is not bad. I'm not going to say it tastes terrible, but I think I have an issue with the texture because it reminds me of, when you used to get the pink amoxicillin in the bottle and you have to shake it up, and that's what it reminds.
Oh,
That
the
texture,
thickness.
yeah, and
Very
then it kind of
viscous.
coats your
mouth.
your palate, and
Yeah.
But it's not horrible. It's cinnamony and nutmeggy. So if you like eggnog, but you are vegan or you can't do dairy, I think it's good. It's a good,
Delicious.
And it tastes oaty, and the oatiness kind of adds something.
I kind of want to add ice to it, though.
Oh.
So that's just me, It's just me being like, let's water this down a little so that I
And-
don't
yeah.
get the.
And I don't know how well this would mix with if you were adding an alcoholic component to it, like
Oh, yeah,
a
you'd have to
full-on
just try
eggnog.
that. I don't even
but
know.
I don't know. This is good as it is. I don't want to
would
mess
do
with
it.
this.
What kind of? I mean,
Report back.
I think I could do like a milkshake that was a little thicker, or pour this in and put some icing, make us
Some whipped cream.
and some whipped cream. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, this is mild enough. I'd put it on cereal.
Like what kind of cereal?
Put it in Cheerios.
Oh,
like
Cheerios,
not
okay.
honey
I was
nut
thinking, like,
Cheerios.
Captain
something
Crunch might
unsweetened.
not be-
something unsweetened. Throw this on there.
Yeah, maybe.
There you go. Okay, now that we've all had it, I'll tell you what.
Oh no.
So I talked about some of my YouTube rabbit holes, and I have been watching a lot of hoof trimmer YouTube. I've been watching the Hoof GP, and so
No, don't ruin it
for us.
Don't go any further. Don't
I'm not
do
going
it.
to go any further. I'm not going to talk anymore.
But you
about,
can guess.
Oh no. Oh.
I'm still drinking it. It's not that. I know it's not that.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
I thought the amoxicillin thing was going to gross people out. But I think you succeeded.
No.
You win.
Okay.
You win.
Yeah. All right. I'll leave
But
it
it doesn't.
there.
It tastes good, folks. And again, that's
great.
Nog. Something you can drink at Christmas, and you can drink it on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh no.
It's 2 thumbs up from me.
Oh, good.
Yeah. This is
Because
great.
it's going home with you.
Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna buy some alcoholic beverages to go with it, and I'll report back.
Cool. Yeah. This is great. Like I'm impressed with this. I would do things with this that I wouldn't do with a regular eggnog. There's versatility there.
I've only had regular eggnog once, and it was it was thick like this. Same flavor, but it was actually really good. I didn't know what to expect. But it was delicious, and it went really well with sugar cookies. So the more you know.
The more, right. It's like a wine tasting. Pair this with fish. Pair this with sugar cookies.
Yeah, exactly. Fresh from the oven.
It's just everything is like you could pair this with cookies. You could pair this
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
cookies.
I think that's just a given. It's just a given. Okay, who's going first? Dead silence. Dead air is not good.
Dead air is not
Oh, I'll go
good.
first. 'Cause
We're building suspense.
Yeah,
okay.
organically.
Do you want to go first, Sophia?
Oh no, you volunteered. I'll go next.
Okay. So we're talking about our favorite Christmas things. And I know that that's very vague, but I narrowed down to 2 things. And I'm going to talk about the first thing, which is my favorite Christmas movie. I watch it every year, and I usually watch it like late at night when I'm wrapping presents or something, because it's one of those movies you can watch, and I've seen it so many times, probably every year since it came out. It just always makes me laugh, and it's just such a cozy romantic comedy. And for those of you who don't like romantic comedies, this one you might like. It's not too cheesy. It's just really sweet, and the ending always gets me. Anyway, so it is called While You Were Sleeping. It has Sandra Bullock and Bill Pullman, Peter Boyle, one of my favorite actors, Peter Boyle, such a funny guy, Peter Gallagher and Jack Warden. All of those there's a whole lot of other people in the cast, but those are kind of the names that people might recognize. It was released in 1995, and I did not know this, but the original title of it was Coma Guy.
What? What?
It was Coma Guy. Yep. So I don't want to give away the story too much. It's about a girl who you find her. She's in Chicago. And I think that part of the reason I like it too is because I lived close to Chicago for 11 years. And so when I started watching it after we moved there, I recognized landmarks, and I had been there, and I could say, oh, I was there, or I rode the train, or, whatever. But so she works as a ticket taker or token taker in the subway system or the train system. She has a crush on this guy who comes every day, and one day he falls on the tracks. He's mugged, and they push him onto the tracks, and there's a train coming, and she rescues him. And I won't tell you the rest of it because you have to discover for your own self, because it's such a cute story. But I wanted to read the review that Rotten Tomatoes gave it, because I think it's really kind of an interesting review. It says this. Rotten Tomatoes says, While You Were Sleeping is built wholly from familiar ingredients, but assembled with such skill and with such a charming performance from Sandra Bullock that it gives Formula a good name. And then Roger Ebert from the Chicago Sun-Times wrote, it's a feel-good film, warm and good-hearted, and as it was headed for its happy ending, I was still a little astonished how much I was enjoying it.
Wow.
It's just one of those movies that you just, it's just, what's going to happen, but you love the journey getting there. Because it's full of twists and turns, and it's full of good-hearted people. And it's not, there's conflict in it, but it's not like mean-spirited conflict, and it's one of those you can watch over and over again. But I will tell you that the script itself, and I think I'm going to tell you who the director is in a second, because he directed some other stuff that I was like, wow, that's really a change from While You Were Sleeping. The script itself is so clever. There's several scenes in it now that my family at the dinner table, like at a Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, we will quote the entire scene because it's so funny. And it's just the way that it's directed and the way the camera moves so that you're hearing the dialogue and it's switching to these really funny facial expressions. And Sandra Bullock is a master of the rom-com. She always has been her 90s era, they're all of them are so good. And she just has the best face expressions, and so does Bill Pullman in all of that. It's a delightful movie. I highly, highly recommend it. You can probably find it on a streaming service. I thought we had it here at the library, but perhaps we don't. So that might be something to remedy. But the director of it was John Turteltaub. And you're from Harrison's nodding.
I know that name, and I'm like, I know the movies, but the titles aren't coming.
So you've got While You Were Sleeping in 1995, right? Mm-hmm. But then he went on to direct. First, before he directed While You're Sleeping, he directed Three Ninjas.
Yes.
And Cool Runnings.
Yes.
What? And then after While You Were Sleeping, which is a romantic comedy, he did Phenomenon, Instinct, National Treasure 1 and 2, The Sorcerer's Apprentice, Las Vegas, and The Meg.
Right.
Wow.
And so,
yes, that was the last Turteltaub movie.
That's just what a variety of movies that this director did. But you can kind of see some of the similarities. You know, I know directors don't have a whole lot to do with writing the script, but their interpretation of the script and how they film it, you can kind of see the way he uses the camera in While You Were Sleeping to focus on faces while dialogue is going on. Mm-hmm. You see that in National Treasure. You see that in some of the other ones, The Sorcerer's Apprentice and Cool Runnings, of course, is another one I would recommend too. That's a fun movie. But just what a interesting history he has in movie making and that he made this delightful little romantic comedy. And it is set at Christmas. It kind of is set before and during and then after Christmas. So I consider it a Christmas movie.
I was going to ask what makes it a Christmas movie and why do you watch it at the holidays? But now I know.
It's a good one. Mm-hmm. I highly recommend it. Okay, your turn.
Okay, that was your two things?
That was my one.
Oh,
we'll come back to my second one.
Okay. So I will give you one of my things. One of the movies I watch at Christmas every year, mostly by myself because nobody really gets it, but so I can just sit there and cry by myself, and that's okay because I'm not being judged, or my kids aren't concerned that I'm crying. Is Meet Me in St. Louis with Judy Garland. I watch it every year. It's not like typically a Christmas movie, but it follows the family throughout the seasons, and that's where that song comes from. The words are escaping me. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. She sings it in the movie, and so I watch it every year, and I love it so much. So, yep,
I do. I like it. I've seen it. Just the dancing and the singing and the musical. There's a lot of famous things that came out of that whole show. A lot of music that came out. That's my favorite kind of music. But I love the Halloween thing because it goes through it starts in it goes through an entire year. So you get all those fun things. It's it's a good one.
It's amazing. The Halloween always surprises me because it's so different. Mm-hmm. It's a little intense. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
But good.
It is.
It's very
good.
But
it's,
What year was that? That was the 40s, right? Or was it the...
I would say early. It's at the height of Judy Garland's career. But she's older than she was in Wizard of Oz. Yes. I was just listening, actually, to her sing that. I have a CD in my car is listening to, and she was singing, she had re-recorded it as a older person. Yeah. So different from, but the movie one is her movie version is my favorite.
1944.
She was amazing.
Yep.
Amazing singer.
So that's what I do.
Now I'm going to have to go home and watch that too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one that my mother-in-law loves. She watches on the reg. And While You Were Sleeping, we just watched this.
Wow.
Oh, did you? Mm-hmm. Oh,
I have not seen Mimi in St. Louis.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
It's really good.
So the dinner table scene.
It's been recommended to me.
You know the dinner table scene then While You Were Sleeping that just cracks me up.
I need to sit down and watch it because it was one of those that was on while doing other things.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
I need to tune in.
I haven't seen it. Did you watch it on a streaming or?
Yeah, we watched it on streaming, and I was not 100% present because we were doing other things. It was one of the background Christmas movie things while we're doing other things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I will watch it while I pour alcoholic beverages in my oat nog.
Nice.
And I'll report back my thoughts.
Good idea. Okay, right. Harrison.
Me. So since we're talking movies for this round,
if you want,
what I want to talk about is Ernest Saves Christmas, which we had on VHS when I was a kid. I can't remember if it was. I think we had it officially released. I think we may also have had it recorded off the TV for most of my childhood, with the commercial breaks kind of thing. What year was Ernest Saves Christmas?
Oh, gosh. Ernest is a phenomenon. He's an interest. And is he still alive, the actor?
Jim Varney died.
Jim Varney, yeah.
That's actually most of what I was going to talk about.
Oh, okay. I'll let you do that.
Is, I love Ernest P. Worrell as a character and Jim Varney as an actor and writer. I wish Jim Varney were still in the world with us. I think the world would be better with Jim Varney still in it, measurably. Jim Varney, he was most famous for the character of Ernest P. Worrell, but he did all kinds of stuff. I mean, he was on Roseanne.
Yep.
At its height, he was in various things, but I mean, he was trained. I think he got his acting chops doing Shakespeare. He was a mountain dulcimer player. Just a really brilliant guy. And Ernest is ridiculous, and I'm sure a lot of this stuff hasn't aged well. No. And we can reflect from another moment in history and think about some things, but. Less than you would expect, I think. And it started with car commercials. So he was a local car commercial character addressing the camera, doing the Hey Vern thing. Yep. And then the character spread from there. But I just wanted to say, as a weird, awkward little Southern boy, Ernest P. Worrell was a really solid role model. And because he had the TV show for a while with Ernest and the other characters, because he's like this just regular working Southern goofball, but he's good-hearted. Ernest is smart in a weird way, and he always uses what leverage he has socially and otherwise to help other people. He'll dress up as a lawyer to get Santa Claus out of jail, not to spoil the movie, stuff like that. And so it's funny, but it's not there's not ridicule there. And I feel like there's so much, even in things that are things that are mining that, of Southern culture and things, there's often an undercurrent of ridicule. Even if it's presented as self-deprecating. And this is true of not just one culture demographic. I think this is true in a lot of cases. But the thing that I think is special about Ernest is he's not making the culture that he represents the subject of ridicule. It's funny and it's goofy, but he's showing, you can be this weird, loud, guy who's dressed in denim head to toe, and you can be good and you can help people and be, it's weird. I have a whole essay. I have a whole dissertation I could write on this, but I think, Ernest is important. Ernest was important to me as a kid.
Right.
So I wanted to talk about that movie because, it has some great stuff. It has the Apopka Snake Ranch truck scene, which is one of my favorite scenes in all of comedy, when he is, again, trying to help Santa Claus, and he has him... He's smuggling him somewhere in the bed of his truck, and he's got him disguised as a pile of snakes, and he's presenting himself as a snake wrangler for a movie studio. And he's doing a character that he did other versions of, but it's just something that, my family will quote a lot, and nobody understands what we're saying, but it's wonderful. So that's my soapbox moment about Jim Varney, about Ernest. Go see Ernest Saves Christmas.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
And you'll say this movie is not very good. Why did he get emotional about Jim Varney?
Well, I
love it.
I think you make a really good point about how he is this caricature of a certain type of person, but he's not making fun of that person.
Yes.
And I think we see so much of the opposite.
Yeah.
And it's just heartwarming that, he's kind of a goofball and he's kind of a doofus, but man, he's a good guy. He's just doing what he can with what he got,
There's a great interview. I think it was on Letterman. It was on the Chevy Chase Show, actually. Remember that? Me neither. That you can still find on YouTube when Jim Varney was on. And he was asked about where he came from. And he said, I am a Hill William, yes. I just love that.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, to be brave enough to do that, to not make fun of something, but to join in the quirkiness of where you came from and embrace that, these are my people.
Okay, round 2.
Okay, so I picked a tradition that Sophia and I were earlier laughing, for those of you who weren't in our office 20 minutes ago. We were laughing about how we're big now and we can make our own traditions if we want to, that we are adults. And so if I decide that, sitting down with a pan of fudge in front of a movie is my tradition every year, then darn it, it's my tradition because I'm big and I'm an adult. I have adult children. I have 4 adult children, and they 3 of the 4 have children of their own. So I have grandchildren, and you get to a tricky part in where you have married kids who have their in-laws, and then you have to kind of figure out who goes where and what does what, and how do you get everybody to be everywhere. And then when you have grandchildren thrown into the mix that everybody wants to spend time with at the holidays, then you have to figure out, well, how do we do that? How do we navigate that? And my husband and I were like, well, we don't want to be left out of the loop. Even though they live close to us, we still want to be able to have them for the holidays, and to be around them. But yet we really want them to be able to have their own traditions and their own holidays with their own kids. Because I remember having to travel back and forth. My husband's family lived in Wyoming and my family lived in Oregon, and we were in Montana at the time. And it was like, we went one year to my mom's, and then we went one year to my dad, to Brett's parents. And then we went back and forth. And it was always kind of this, when do we just get to be me, Brett, and my kids? Mm-hmm. And for a long time, it never was that. Not that I'm begrudging my parents at all or his parents at all. They deserve to have my children there too. They enjoyed them and my kids loved it, and I wouldn't trade that. But I wanted my kids to be able to say, I just went Christmas morning with my family, with my kids and us, enjoying that little moment in time. That's just, watching my kids open their presents or celebrating Jesus' birthday or whatever traditions they want to do. And so we came upon a solution that worked for us. And that became Christmas Eve day is my celebration with my family. So we started the tradition of, we have Christmas Eve brunch. So everybody comes over around 10:30. That means you can sleep in or last minute shopping or whatever. And we do Christmas Eve. And so we have our brunch at about 11. Everybody brings something Christmassy to eat. I usually make quiche because I hate to, I don't want to scramble eggs for everybody, and I don't like scrambled egg casserole. So I usually make a quiche. My daughter is terrific cinnamon roll maker. She usually brings cinnamon rolls. This year I hear that we are getting a charcuterie. So I'm not sure. Charcuterie. So that'll be fun. We usually get something, we usually do the traditional like little smokies, or it's not all breakfast and it's not all lunchy food, and then we just snack all day long. But we do our presents in the afternoon. We do, and then everybody goes home and has a little break from all the people. And then we do our Christmas Eve service at our church. And so that has worked so well, because then my kids that live in the valley and are headed to the Spokane for her parents, they get to go home. They get to wake up on Christmas morning with their kids, have Christmas morning at their house, and then head out for Spokane. Mm-hmm. My daughter gets to go to her house, have her morning with her kids, and my husband and I get to bask in the silence of our house and just sit and just enjoy that time of being just the two of us, which is very rare because we have multi-generational house. Because my son takes his daughter and they go up to her mom's house, and it's just quiet. It's just a quiet time. And that has become just a really great tradition for us. But it's only been happening like for 3 years. So we need more years to make it tradition, I guess. Another one that Brett and I started doing, and I highly recommend if you have grandchildren, so we do a grandkids day. So one day this year, I'm not sure when it will be, but we always have all the grandchildren come over, and our grandchildren range from 16 to 1 year. And there's 10 of them, 9 of them. There's one in the bun in the oven.
On the way.
And so we have this, we play games. We do the kinds of games where you win prizes and you get money. We decorate sugar cookies. We usually watch a movie. My husband's tradition with our youngest granddaughter is she gets to pick out all the prizes from Oriental Trading. So she gets to go through and the catalog and check off all the boxes. And we just get to spend the whole day with our grandchildren. And that's been something really that we've really enjoyed doing too, as long as we can. And we'll take that as many years as we can get. Now they're getting to the point where it's like, the 16-year-old may not want to play the game, but we try to get them really just make them understand this is just one day a year. It's just for fun. You're not too cool for anything, you know? And I think that they really enjoy doing it too. And every year we get asked, when are we doing Grandchildren Day? When is that? So, and then the parents get to go out for breakfast, or they get to go shopping if they have any last minute shopping to do. And then the little ones go down for a nap, and the big ones can pick a game to play or something. And so it's just a really sweet tradition. And I encourage, if you have your grandchildren close and you don't feel like you're spending enough time with them, pick a day and invite them over and do the silly things, because they might be too cool, but we ban the phones. So phones are like, nope, nobody gets their phone. And because, if we play trivia, you can cheat on your phone. That doesn't get to happen.
Cheaters.
So anyway, those are our traditions.
Nice.
Cool.
That sounds really nice.
It is a fun day.
Nice.
Good way to spend family time. Okay, I'm ready. But mine's not as cute or sweet or I'm just I'm gonna go home and
it's okay.
As my husband, how can we make this better? But on Christmas Eve every year I make cookies. So I do a variety of cookies. It's my jam. I love, and then the kids help me bake all the cookies. So that's Christmas Eve. That's what we're doing. Sugar cookies and chocolate chip cookies. And
I'm coming to your house.
Yeah, come over. And then me and my husband were like, oh my gosh, we're the adults. We get to make our own traditions. You don't have to follow what you grew up doing. And so every year we kind of just make stuff up. And so we'll have tiramisu instead of pumpkin pie, or we'll do prime rib instead of turkey. Stuff like that. So that's what I really love. We just make stuff up. And you know what? The menu can be whatever we want it to be, because it's our house. So
and you're big.
Yeah. So I can do cool stuff like eat tiramisu and make cookies and watch It's a Wonderful Life. So that's what we do.
Yep. That sounds very nice.
It does. Yeah.
Yep.
My other Christmas thing that's a big deal still in our household is our cat Lucas, who died a few years ago. But he loved Christmas. So when we adopted him as a young adult, and he was black, the blackest cat I have ever seen. Most black cats, you sit them in the sun and you can see a little brown in the fur. Lucas didn't do that. He was like a light trap. Pictures were hard. I think the first 2 phones I had when we had Lucas, you could not get a good picture of him on because it would just be a black hole with 2 little yellow eyes in it. So when we adopted him, we thought, hey, we've got a black cat. We can take fun Halloween photos because he's a black cat. We got a pumpkin. We brought it in the house. He was not interested. He didn't know why the pumpkin was there. I think at first it wasn't long after we'd adopted him. So he was like, what's this pumpkin doing here? This is strange. And then we got a Christmas tree and something woke up in this cat. So he just purring, eyes closed. He wanted to be under the tree. He never messed with an ornament. Never messed with it. He sat under the tree and just was happy there. You'd get the wrapping paper and stuff out. He would jump up on the table. And again, not like the cat thing. I want to bat the ornament. I want to play with the wrapping paper. I want to sit in the wrapping paper. He never did that. He sat next to us, purring, eyes closed. He just, every time the Christmas stuff would come out, he was just full of joy through more so than usual through the Christmas season. He just loved being with all the Christmas stuff. I'm not sure what it was. I think it was just the same thing, the way he experienced the same thing you experience around that. So he's still a big presence in our house. So you will see our black cat ornaments and stuff because that's in reference to him. There's a lot of black cat iconography in our Christmas more so than in our Halloween because he loved Christmas and babies and 1990s country music and quilts.
Quilts?
He loved quilts and blankets. Aww. And he was a Garth Brooks Christmas special made living. He was he loved to cozy family stuff. He was
you need to write a book about Lucas the Christmas cat.
We're thinking about it.
You should.
Oh, that's
really
unique.
Cute. It's very sweet.
Yeah. Well,
right.
I think we've got nothing more to say.
No.
No.
I covered all my
did.
All my cool stuff.
All right. We've got some Onog to drink.
Onog.
You gotta do some experiments with it.
Yes.
Let us know.
I'm making a pit stop on my way home.
Okay.
And I'll report back.
Just, I thought of something though really quick, just to remind people, and we need to put a sign up that we are closed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Yes.
So we are open the eve of Christmas Eve, which is the 23rd. Then we are closed until Friday, the 26th. So if you need to get a book or a movie, you need to come in before the 23rd if you want one for Christmas. And come and check out our Heat Miser and Frozen Miser. What is he called? The Snow Miser?
Snow Miser.
Snow Miser and Heat Miser DVD display if you're looking for something holiday-ish. And enjoy the lead up to Christmas.
Yeah. There's a Holidays Around the World display in the children's section.
Yes. The trains are up. I highly recommend the train show. That's going on the 20th and 21st. So we got a lot going on, but we don't want you to wake up Christmas Eve and go, I need a book, and find yourself without one.
Yep.
So,
and we're open the day after Christmas, which I believe is Boxing Day.
Boxing Day.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot
bring
of
a
good
box.
Football matches that day. If you're into the Premier League, if you follow international soccer.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, but anyway, just a reminder.
Okay. We'll see you all next time. Well, we won't see you, but we'll talk to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
The Free Bin is a production of the Toledo Public Library, which is part of the Lincoln County Library District in beautiful Lincoln County, Oregon. Writing by Cindy Bilek, Sophia Kahn, and Harrison Baker. Original music by Harrison Baker. Editing by Harrison Baker and Sophia Kahn. The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect those of any organization they represent. Good night.